First of all, what are your names?
I'm Grace. Sophie. Julia. Becca. I'm Genevieve.
All right. Okay, question of tonight is, what's your worst hookup story? Who wants to start?
I'll start. I threw up all over his bed and he made me put the sheets in the washing machine.
Oh. You did it?
Yes, I did.
Oh, that's great.
Mid doing the deed, I got like the worst bloody nose you could ever get, and it was just everywhere. And I apologized. It was really bad.
Was he okay with it?
Yeah.
Maybe.
I'm still dating him 5 years later.
I guess he liked it actually.
Okay, it was high school. I was hooking up in my hockey locker room, and the Zamboni driver walked in on me.
Oh.
Yeah.
What happened?
I had to go back to my dorm room. It was awkward. That's
All right.
all I gotta say.
And you?
I went to my friend's house at 3 in the morning and her dad asked me a question on the Ring camera why I was there.
Really? What did you say?
I said I had to pee.
All right.
I fell asleep mid hookup. Freshman year.
Ow. Were you that tired?
Yeah, in the dorms. I'm pretty sure it was like 3 a.m. and I like literally fell asleep. In the middle of it.
Okay. What's up, man? What's your name?
My name Racine, man.
Okay, nice to meet you. I'm Hussein.
How you doing?
Good, man.
Hell yeah. So what's going on?
Let's go over here. Tonight's question is, what's your worst hookup story?
My worst hookup story, I met a chick on Facebook.
Yeah.
And I posted a story. It wasn't even a story, it was a post that I reshared about baked potatoes. So, it's real no cop, bro. It was a baked potato. So I said, I wanted to stuff some bitch baked potatoes, some shit like that. I can't remember something fake like that. So, I say, but like 30 minutes later on, I get a friend request in the email. I mean, an inbox from a chick and shit. So I look, I see what she's doing, so we meet up. I bang her and shit. But what was crazy, what it boiled down to this shit is, for her feet steak, bro. Like, her feet steak.
Oh, really?
And, yeah, her feet steak. I swear to God. That's the worst thing. Like, that's the only thing I can remember. And her ghosting me, bro. And her ghosting me. I swear to God, I still want to hit the bitch. Steaky feet and all. I still want to hit the bitch.
First of all, what are your names?
I'm Carly.
Mason.
Okay, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
And tonight's question is, what's your worst hookup story?
So I was just in Barcelona for 4 months.
Okay.
And I hooked up with this guy from London. Who the only reason I went home with him is because he had a good accent.
Oh, okay. It's always the accent.
And he ended up kicking me out at like 6 a.m. and I was literally in the ghetto of Barcelona.
Why did he kick you out?
Because his fucking roommate came back and I was like, bitch, the fuck?
I got a good one.
It was weird as fuck. He was hot though.
Alright.
Yeah.
Alright, so my worst one is I hooked up with this chick. This is like the morning after. She had peed in my bed.
Oh my gosh.
And she woke me up and she goes, I think I peed in your bed. And my question to her was like, you think you did? And she was like, oh, I did. So like I respectfully asked her to leave my room and like go home, and I had to deal with like piss covered sheets. My mattress was soaked. It was like a 12-hour excursion to make sure everything dried out. So I would say like that was probably one of the worst.
What did she say?
What did she say? Well, she said she was sorry.
Okay, well,
I mean, you can't really put a girl on the spot when they do that. Like, they're embarrassed enough, so you kind of deal with it. But, like, I would definitely say that was one of the hardest mornings after a hookup that I had to deal with.
Yeah.
Because of my sheets. I had to burn them.
Would you say a British accent is the sexiest?
Oh my God, it was so fucking sexy. He's like, you'll fit. And I'm like, I literally do anything for you.
So if I can go off of that, first of all, I think British accents are the worst thing ever.
Really?
Oh
all girls from London have a gap in their teeth, first of all.
Bro, it wasn't a girl, it was a fucking guy, and he was hot as shit.
Second of all,
he's like, you're so fit.
Second of all, she's in Europe, and she's like hooking up with a dude from the UK when she's got like Monaco dudes, like
You're talking about me?
Italian dudes.
Oh my
yeah.
God, he was so hot.
She has way better options than
if you
just
talk like this, I'm like.
So tonight's question is, what's your worst hookup story?
My worst hookup story? Okay, what do you mean, like the worst sex or what? Like
Yeah, like just it wasn't just a bad experience.
This dude was freaking me too hard, and then I threw up.
Oh.
Mid-sex.
Why?
I don't know. He was just doing it too fast, and I don't know if I ate or not.
Okay.
So yeah, he just was going too fast, and I threw up.
All right. Oh, well.
What about y'all?
He gotta go first.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie, folks. It was this one time we was at a public park and we was both freaky, and you know, one thing led to another. We fucking behind a shed. But like, it was raining out, so it just wasn't worth it.
Oh, so it was bad.
It was bad. It wasn't worth it.
All right. I mean, you, man.
And you said worst sex story?
Yeah.
Story?
Worst story.
Well, I snuck out the house at like 3 o'clock in the morning to go meet up with a sneaky link. I met up with the sneaky link, but
Yeah.
it was trash. Like, I did not nut at all. Like, it was horrible. Like, 1 out of 10, 0. Fuck. Like, I would never do it again. Like, and then never mind. That's too much.
You just didn't find her attractive?
No, like I found him like really, really attractive, but it was like it didn't give enough for me to nut. I was like, do you deserve?
Okay.
So no, downhill. It was horrible.
So what's your name?
My name's Nairi.
Okay, nice to meet you. And tonight's question is, what's your worst hookup story?
Okay, so basically, I went to this dude's house and we were like doing sexual stuff. Like I was supposed to give him head. And when I did, I swear to God, like, okay, stop y'all. Okay, so I don't think nut's supposed to taste nasty, and I swear to God, it tastes like batteries and acid.
Oh my God.
Acid, batteries, and like fucking, like, you know how a basement.
But you're vegan, right?
But I'm vegan. You know how a basement smell? That's how it tasted, like a basement. Like, it was so nasty.
So you just stopped? Or-
No.
I'm glad you didn't like it. Don't do it again.
I didn't stop.
Okay.
But like, yeah, I just went home and blocked them.
Okay. You didn't see them again, huh?
Huh?
You didn't see them again?
Nah.
Okay.
Sometimes I see them around here, but like,
Okay.
you know, motherfuckers grow up and start doing perks and shit, so you gotta get away from them and shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's my story.
All right. Thank you.
Fucking with Percocets. Stop selling
Don't do
these fake
perks.
perky.
Don't do perks.
First, what's your name?
My name's Daphne.
Okay. Nice to meet you. And tonight's question is, what's your worst hookup story?
Okay, so we were like in the car
Yeah.
and we were like talking, we were chilling or whatever, and like, okay, he was like, okay, like let's fuck or whatever, and like, you know, we get to it and it's just kind of like, you know, when a girl fake moans because she's
Okay.
not pleased.
Yeah.
So like I was like, you know, fake moaning or whatever, and then like he like stopped for a second, and like I didn't realize he stopped for a second, so I continued to fake moan, and then he realized, and it was just plain awkward from
Okay,
there.
so he did realize.
And then we just like kind of stopped, and like the car ride home was weird, like it was awkward, and then like we just never talked to each other again.
So you didn't see him again?
It was the worst thing, but that's kind of the worst one I have. I don't really have a terrible one.
Yeah, that's not that bad.
Yeah.
All right. So, what are your names?
Casey.
Chelsea.
Okay. Tonight's question is, what's your worst hookup story?
I can't tell that. I can't
You
tell that.
gotta do a shitty one.
That's right there. I cannot tell
Oh, that's
that.
it. Okay.
Yeah.
So, what about you?
No, you go first. Ladies
No, I'm not telling that. My boyfriend's right there.
Okay.
first. Used to be boyfriend. I mean, still boyfriend, but do it. Go.
Worst hookup situation was I was like 19 and I took like 20 shots and then got sick and the guy was fucking me behind while I was throwing up.
Oh my gosh, that's
Yes,
great.
yes, it was dirty. It was horrible.
All right. What about you?
I was probably like 16. I went in the alley with a girl and fucked her.
No what?
Fucked her.
Okay. All right.
I don't really have a bad one.